Alright, welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for a new event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and this time we have Tera Dragon, Palkias, and Tera Dragon Dialgas. And why don't we also talk about the new DLC trailer that hit for Indigo Disk? Let us begin whilst we do that. And I guess answer the question of the day. If you've seen the most recent trailer for Indigo Disk, what is your opinions on it? Positive or negative? Let us know. Let us know. Don't be afraid to show. Don't be shy to show. If that makes any sense. I've just got my Hisui and Goodra. You've seen this guy before. It's my soul-vested one. This will always start out with Gravity. Because Gravity, it's all around. If you're up, it'll grab you down. Gravity keeps us on the ground. If you know that reference, put that in the comments below. Now I'm just going to spam Acid Spray from out of the allies to just hit it with heavy damage. Like, Goodra literally cannot die to this thing. And you know Gravity's effect in raising the accuracy of moves on the field. That's pretty much only useful for Hydro Pump, Thunder, and Fire Blast, which none of these really can do that much damage to Hisui and Boy over here. So it's meaningless. Alright, take away your step-ups. That means nothing. And you do get quite a bit of rewards for beating this guy. And these will last up to the next 2 weeks. As of now, it's December 7th. This will last until December 21st. I already caught a Palkia off screen, but I need to catch a Dialga as well. Be careful in case he paralyzes you. Ain't that fun. Well, time to use a Heal Cheer. I'm gonna Heal Cheer. Just to get rid of my paralysis. I'm just totally not to help out everybody else as well. Alright, that Flutter Mane should completely one-shot it with Move Blast even through the shield. Oh, screw you. Never mind what I just said. Man, this man sucks. Why you gotta do that to me? And if you'd like to join in on these raids, for those of you on Twitch, don't hesitate to put some codes in the comments below. Thank you very much. And while we also talk about Indigo Disk and what you're most excited for, yada yada. Even in the ring, your attacks mean nothing. God of Time, my ass. Bad time. Yeah, no, that Hyper Beam does it. And people say Hyper Beam's a bad move. I disagree. Just Exodia obliterate him right then and there. God of Time, get out of my face. A gooey unit is the best counter for the God of Time. And a Raggedy Ghost. And the Ribbon Dog mascot. Alright, I think during your first beatdown of him, you get Terra Water Shards and Terra Steel Shards, depending on which raid you did, obviously, for the corresponding god of Poke God of the respective secondary type that isn't Dragon. Some Calciums. Be nice to get them special attacks up, bottle caps, and a bunch of EXP candies, pretty much. You also get a free ability patch for your first victory against these. You guys can't see that here because I already beat one of these off screen before, but yeah. Specifically the Palkias. I don't know if it's going to be the same with Dialga. I think it depends on which version you have. If you have Scarlet, you get Dialga in Violet Palkia. So I'm going to see if I can find some Dialga raids. I'll try to employ the same strategy with that as well. I don't think Dialga learns Fire Blast, but I know it gets Overheat. Oh no, no Dialga raids. Alright, we're unable to join this one. Alright, so you know what that means. We're just gonna keep doing the reset time thing, each and every time, just so we don't have to keep waiting for other raids. And could actually get a show on the road. So I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over again, just like we did during the History and Samurott raids. There's a Tera Psychic 6-star raid over there. We could do other raids as well, not just these. And during this event, for the time being, there are outbreak of Flabébés as well as Litwicks, so I think I want to shiny hit some Litwicks later. Like I was trying to do during the Halloween special. Let's go this way. And Alchemy's when the Indigo Disk comes out, but that's not for another week or so. So in my opinion, they did that a little too early, but what can you do? It's Game Freak, they'll determine whether it's done or not, right? Not liking the setup. Don't see why Iron Hands would be even slightly useful here. And some other moves Palkia does have is Draco Meteor, so when it uses that, it can just weaken its own special attack, making surviving its hits even better. And thanks to my Assault Vest, I'm already likely to survive it pretty well. I'm just waiting for them to join in. Alright, Miraidon player, are you gonna do anything? I think Miraidon could be just fine for this. Just be careful for Draco Meteors is all I have to say. This guy won't go anywhere, come on, man. Got raids to take down, got gods of space and time to destroy, and you're taking forever. Sitting here just waiting for this guy who's really taking a sweet time. Okay, what's taking this guy so long? I hate it when people do that. Come on, man. It's freaking annoying when you're just sitting there for a whole minute. Just choose what Pokemon you want to use and go. Can't be that hard, mate. Thank you. Excuse that a little outburst, he's just taking a bit. Yeah, I know this is my Terra Water History and Guja, but I see literally no reason to use that against this guy. If that was Terra Poison, or maybe Terra Steel, on the other hand, maybe. Or Tera Fairy, I could see myself doing that. You just weakened your own Fire Blast. Why would you do that? Hydro Pump will do nothing, even in the rain. So you're still at minus 60? Yes, you are. Alright, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Back to the acid sprays. Alright, use your Draco Meteor. Go ahead. It means nothing to the absolute unit that is the History and Gurdra. She is down. We're in very good standing. And I've been paralyzed, but not like it matters. Yes, it does matter. I can't move. And worst part is that goddamn bun dog steals my kill. And don't you hate it when you have your kill stolen after a Tera Raid? So annoying, man. That kill was mine. It was right in the palm of my goo hands, but no. You know what I just realized about the name Gudra? If you take out the R and the A, you get good. And nobody ever calls Gudra Gudra, right? But Gudra is a good boy or girl after all anyway, so it makes sense. It's nice that we're grinding up some Terra Dragon shards, though. I needed some more of those. Especially after I made my Terra Dragon Landorus. Alright, can we get some more of those raids, or do I have to reset? Alright, Dialga, come on, be available. Nope, still not available. Alright, come on, there's gotta be a Dialga raid available. Let's see if it is. And it's not available. Oh, getting those Dialga raids is gonna be really difficult. There we go. Alright, Dialga, you're gonna get taken down right here. It's nice to know that certain big stable legendaries like Latios and Latios are coming back as well. Got the Swords of Justice. Well, they didn't show the Forces of Nature, but I wouldn't be surprised if they become available in the wild as well. The Leather Trio, the Tau Trio, the Light Trio, funnily enough, no Xerneas, Yveltal, or Zygarde. They haven't been shown. Maybe there'll be Tera Raid events later down the line. They showed Lugia and Ho-Oh. Man, this is a completely different angle than for Trick Room. Well, good to know. You know Dialga gets Trick Room. Run Nuber's team with Dialga. How about that? Alright, Fire Blast, if Palkia wasn't doing much, yours ain't gonna do anything. I'll throw up some Stealth Rocks. It won't matter. Yeah, keep weaken yourself. Go ahead. I'm okay with that. That's not good. Might be a good time to change to Tera Water, actually. Sure, I still won't be able to do much damage to it, but definitely be a good defensive option. Tera Water, and still use Acid Spray. Steel. Good thing I resist that. Alright, this is what you get for bringing frickin' Fluttermane on here. It's part steel type, my dude. It's gonna take too much damage from steel beams and whatnot. Alright, that does nothing. There is a chance. There is a chance-y to be had here. I'm just gonna keep spamming Dragon Pulse. Alright, that Drain Punch should do it. And the crit mattered. Get off my screen, and your Earth Power means nothing. And now I have, like, my third or something God of Time over here. In the Ultra Ball you go. Gotta buy a lot more of those now. Yeah, always do. Always make sure you're well stocked on Ultra Balls, kids. And Great Balls, and Quick Balls, and Dust Balls. Just all the Pokeballs depending on the situation. Also that camera zooming. Alright, and there's another free ability patch and some Tera Steel shards, just what I need. As once again, I will repeat myself. Tera Steel is the greatest of all the Tera types, and none can argue with me about that. Though Tera Water and Fire come pretty close as well. Well, let's see what other raids might be available. Alright. A little sad that we didn't see Xerneas or Yveltal, especially since Yveltal is my favorite, box art legend of all the box art legendaries. But again, like I stated before, we might get them in later Tera Raids. And then just add them into the game later on. Now, aside from the legendaries, the starters... Now, I know you're all gonna hate this, and this is a hot take, get it, alright? But y'all know that Tepic is one of my favorite starters. Mostly just nostalgia from using it all the time back in elementary school when Black White and Black White 2 first came out. Ain't a popular pick, but hey, it's my pick. And I intend to stick with it. Though Snivy would be really cool to use as well in the age of terrestrialization. And can't wait to use Incineroar. I was thinking about using Incineroar actually in the Rain team I want to use that's built around Archelodon. If anybody has any ideas for that or what I can put in there, please let me know. I'm still struggling with a few ideas. Like, the idea I have for this team is obviously Archelodon, like I said. And I was thinking of pairing it alongside with either Munkidori, mostly for just fake-out support and for something to deal with fighting types. And at least a decent special attacker as well. Water Ogre Pawn, Thunderous, and I was thinking either Politoad or what was the other? Or Basculegion. Like Adaptability Basculegion with Choice Scarf. Damn it, I should have brought my Azumarill. Oh well, too late. Could have brought my Tera Ground one. On that Incineroar set I wanted to use, instead of running a Fire-type move like, say, Flare Blitz on it, I was thinking of running a Tera Fighting with Close Combat. Because, I mean, if I'm going to run it on a Rain Team, why the hell am I going to run a Fire-type move on a Rain Team and weaken my own Pokemon, you know? And I could catch people off guard with that as well. Especially with, like, opposing Steel types, since I needed some answers for Steel types on that team. Alright, Acid Spray, since there's no other special attackers here, I'm the only one, I can weaken you myself. Steel Beam. Good job weakening yourself. Man, that did so little damage, he healed me. Did he just damage himself 4 times over? I spit some acid in his face. I ain't afraid of no god of time. It'd be cool if they were in their origin forms. Well, they're slightly, well, just different stats, and the designs are not the best. Though I've stated it numerous times, Origins Palkia, I do like the idea they were going with it. A Pokemon based on a Centaur. Definitely one of my most wanted animals for a Pokemon to be based on, along with a Legion, Narwhal, and a Minotaur. And I've stated before, like, Paldean Tauros could have been a Minotaur, but instead we get those different forms, which is far from the worst thing we could have possibly gotten. But man, a Minotaur that would have evolved into, like, a ground fighting type would have been so much cooler. Or maybe it evolved into a Minotaur that has different typings to match the other, whatchamacallit forms. The other Tauros forms. That would have been a decent idea. I shouldn't tell him. But that would have been a decent idea as well. Now it doesn't matter if I tear it or not. I guess we can Terrestrial right now. You're a Terra Water for maximum defense, pairing very well with Sapsipper. Too bad you don't have a Grass type move. Though with this, I am only weak to Electric type moves, and you have none. Alright, Iron Defense completely worthless, at least for me. You keep weakening yourself, I'm okay with that. Look at little damage that did. Terra Dragon Draco Meteor my ass. Base 150 special attack my ass. That's power, that means nothing. If this were a VGC match, I said get predicted. That was a Terra boosted Play Rough. Does it? Oh, it burned, that's why. Alright, we got 2 Terra Fairies, probably have another one. Personally, I'd rather Terra Water or Azumarill. Obviously not in this scenario, but Terra Water is just more useful for, like, Aqua Jet, like Velodrome is just maximum power Aqua Jet. That's just me. That's just me. And if you pair it with Sapsipper, again, only weak to Electric. Alright, and this Dragon Pulse should get rid of you. Or at least your shield. Because nobody likes your shield, dude. And again, they don't call Hisswing Goodra a unit for nothing. Tank hits left and right, give him passive healing, he will never die. Alright, and that's a win. That would have been cool if I was using one of my Azumarills as well, but well. So one of them is Terra Ground, and the other is Terra Water. I don't have a Terra Fairy one. Alright, Ability Capsule, no Terra Steel Shards, which makes me sad. I want more Terra Steel Shards. Alright, let's see if there's any more, or if I need to reset my clock. And if there are other parts of the DLC I'd like to talk about, in Area Zero, of course, there's a tree. Didn't know we were gonna have freaking Kirby's Return Dreamland Deluxe and Magalar's Epilogue, where the final boss is a tree, and now it's another tree. You know, if I had a Mario coin for each time a Nintendo game had a deluxe version / DLC where the final boss had something to do with a tree, I'd have 2 of them, which isn't a lot, but it's quite interesting how that happened twice. Yeah, see what I did there? Put a bit of a spin on that. But another thing I'd like to mention, our boy Kieran. He got so tired of losing to us during the first DLC, as well as losing Ogre Pond to us. My man went to Splatsville, got himself a goddamn haircut, and now he looked like he played ball. That was my first thought, at least when I saw him. Trying really, really hard to be a goddamn gangster. I wouldn't be surprised if his sister has something to do with that. Yeah, I did state that they're pretty similar to a relationship, that Max and May had in the anime, only the older sister is bullying the little brother rather than the other way around. I mean, if you watch the original Pokemon Advanced generations, like, Max really bags on May a lot. Understandably so sometimes, because she can be a bit dense, let's just say. But still a little uncalled for. I get it, siblings tend to jab at each other from time to time, but sometimes I can really get to them, and that's clearly what happened to Kieran. But we'll know in further detail about 7 days from now. Alright, time to reset my clock. Hold on a second. Time to get more gods of time and space on our side. Just reset the clock, that won't anger them at all. Oh, look at that, right next to me. That makes this way easier. I mean, if anybody else has anything else they think is interesting about the DLC trailer that happened earlier today, do let us know. It'd be nice to have some conversation. Other than that, there's some other Pokemon returning that I'm definitely excited to use, like Escadrille. If y'all used to see my Pokemon Sword and Shield fun stuff videos back when Scarlet and Violet were coming out last year, one of the members of my Galarian Champion team was an Escadrille. As well as part of Dragapult and Volcarona and Rotom-O, Togekiss, and what was the last thing? Rapid Strike Urshifu. Now, 5 of the 6 of those Pokemon are going to be in this game, Togekiss being the only one. But guess what Pokemon has the same typing as Togekiss? That's right, an Enamorus, so Enamorus would be a good, substitute for that instead. Though Iron Tread's could have been a decent substitute for Escadrille, so technically I could have this team done right now, even before the first DLC came out, but I like Escadrille. Especially pairing it with Mold Breaker and just get rid of any Levitate abilities. Or if I run into any Earthworms with their pesky Earth Eater ability. Though Earthworm is pretty rare to see anyway, so... Or use your Gravity, your Gravitas Field. Y'all like gravity, right? Alright, don't paralyze me as all I'm asking. Thank you. Asking shall receive, they say, despite it being a 30% chance I can live to paralyze you. Alright, Rain Dance, that's alright. Kind of redundant for him to use both Gravity and then Rain Dance right after. You're already going to have a perfect accuracy Thunder. You might as well not even waste a turn using Gravity. I get that's for some of its other inaccurate moves, or all of its other moves are a bit inaccurate, but at that point you should have given it like Surf or something. People are in your special boost phase. Alright, now how low is your special defense, assuming you didn't just reset your stat drops? Alright, you're at -6. Just Dark Giga Drain. Alright, against Palkia, obviously I don't want to Tera, so I won't be weak to Thunder. Yep, just weaken yourself. Go ahead, I'm okay with that. Alright, shield down. Alright, that's a win for us. And where are my prizes? Alright, calcium's cool. Has anyone tried running a Tera Dragon Crocodile? I just realized. I mean, well, you still have to worry about fairy types if you do use that. But you do resist both water and grass, and you could use it offensively with Dragon Claw, I just realized. So I almost want to give that a shot, and then give it a Rosalie Berry. Rosalie Berry, pair it with Intimidate. If I learn Dragon... Seems like... I feel like Crocodile should learn Dragon Dance. A freaking Crawdon of all things, a goddamn lobster can learn Dragon Dance. Man, a Crocodile can too, an evil Crocodile. I don't see why not, honestly. A freaking little apple can learn Dragon Dance. Then I think a Crocodile can. Alright, unable to join. Can we join this one? Alright, unable to join. Alright, resetting clock again. Now, where is our raid once again? Alright, let's go through here. And there's our next raid. Actually, what's that Terramon right there? That's a Mimikyu. Let me see what its Terra type is. Tera Raid. That's somehow a rare Terra type when that could have been caught with that type. Quite naturally, might I add. Real dumb, but what can you do, right? Oh yeah, disguise, of course. And that won't do anything even with your +1. And Earthquake. Shift the Earth. Quick Claw pops. Not like it really matters too much. Alright, just getting the Terra Shards and the LP with it. Or I guess in this case, Mimikyu scraps. Anyways, let's see what we came here to do. Got business with the god of space himself. Got a bone to pick with him. Let's see if anybody else will come in. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do it. And he paralyzed me. Alright. Let me do a heal cheer. Alright, take out a couple of these. Won't do nothing. Okay. What are the chances that I get hit with paralysis twice? Do I not like it that much too much? So that does matter a little bit. That Azumarill must be really underwhelming. Alright, let's heal here. Get rid of that pesca paralysis. Won't do anything. Good, good. There's still a chance we can win this. Alright, one more good hyper voice from the Sylveon and we're good. And we win. Thought I'd lose there. You were wrong. Alright, these raids aren't available again. Oh, there we go, it's available. Go set up the stealth rocks, I'm okay with that. Steel beam means nothing. Alright, use Meteor Storm, go ahead. Meteor Storm! Alright, so I won't be weak to Earth Power. Ah, you missed. No, I would have preferred you actually tried to hit me with that, so it would have lowered his HP a bit. And there we go. Keep using Acid Spray. Go, good draw. And we're all terrestrialized now. And we win. Score 1 for the good guys. Yeah, let me see how many prizes I have gotten from all that. I got quite a bit of calciums. At 6 bottle caps. How many Tera Dragon shards? Well over 600 of them. Hey, there we go. I'm ready. Are you ready? Or is everybody else ready, I should say, on here? I'm kind of hoping that Kyogre that's there is Tera... I was about to say Tera Electric. Tera Ice? But I don't think that's the best. Especially since if he uses Steel Beam, you're screwed. Alright, Tera Water, use the power of the water elements to change form. Oh, that did some damage. And we win. Score 1 for the good guys again. And what was the point of putting up that raid if you're just gonna abandon it? Just see that? Some little symbol that just showed up on my screen on the left there. That didn't look right. That was probably just a full baby icon. I wouldn't be surprised. That was a little weird. There's the Tera Dragon Raid. I'm gonna do that Tera Steel Raid sitting over there. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here. I don't want to miss those. I'm using a Slither Wing for this one. That did quite a bit of damage. Yes, and I'm aware how well that works, and that it was -2 defense. You know, another thing that we saw in the trailer that I forgot to bring up? The fact that you can trade with the gym leaders and whatnot, and you get their Pokemon. You know what that kind of reminds me of? In Pokemon Black and White 2, when you could travel around different routes and stuff like that. But you have a chance of finding one of N's Pokemon, the Pokemon that you would use against the protagonists in the first Black and White. And they have perfect IVs in all stats, if I remember correctly. And will have set natures. So it's kind of like that, only you're trading with them. With the gym leader. So I wonder if they're going to have perfect IVs on their Pokemon too. Oh no, yeah, there's the Titan Tatsugiri I never caught. Which I don't really care about it, I'll be honest. And another thing, apparently that mind control thing where you're mind controlling Pikachus and the other Pikachu clones that are available in this game. You know what that reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Pokepark games. Specifically Pokepark 2, being one of the first... Well, not one of the first games I played, obviously not. One of the first Wii games at my mother's house, I should say, specifically back when I was in elementary school. Because we had plenty of Wii's at my father's... Wii games, I mean, back at my father's house back then. Just so, like, you're playing by the perspective of the Pokemon, that's what I meant by that, reminding me of Pokepark. And I wonder if Briar being evil is, or excuse me, as I like to call her, Miss Frizzle being evil, turns out to be true. Well, we'll know eventually. And all that theory about Kieran being mind-controlled after his huge anger towards the player in the first DLC. I think I'm gonna shiny on some live looks off screen. Or I could do a shiny on video on Sunday, perhaps. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna do some of those Tera Raids off screen. There's one little raid I wanted to left, and this one will be the dragons. Just gonna do this one because I simply feel like it. Zero Steel Excalibur, or Frigibax, I mean, excuse me. Actually, you might have Thermal Exchange. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, oops. Nah, never mind. Completely. I don't know why I thought using a rock type move against Tera Steel would work. But it doesn't matter. Just gotta sell some things here, get some cash. Because you know we're all about making the merches in this game. Hey. Definitely a few things I'm gonna train off screen. Hey, that's the wrong page. I was gonna look at my bag. Got all these prizes. Got plenty of bottle caps. And so many Tera Shards of every type, besides Psychic, because again, Psychic sucks. Alright, saving time. And I believe that'll be it for these Palkia / Dialga raids. Perhaps I could do another one of these plus some shiny hunting later on. But if you all enjoyed this, do you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow, hit the videos soon screen now, and if on YouTube, and that bell button for more. This video is also sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just click the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful 10% discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor. Anyways, enjoy the raids, prepare yourselves for the upcoming DLC, and thank you everybody for watching, and have a berrific day.